turn this shit down. God damn it. This shit's mad. Peace, y'all. It's been a while. But I'm coming on here to be a little bit controversial again. Now, it's probably loud as hell. No, it's not gonna work. Here we go. Yo, this vaccine that y'all think y'all are taking is not a vaccine. We don't know what it is. This government has never tried to do black people any favors. Well, substantive favors. But they're trying to promote, and they're going overboard with a lot of the people that they're recruiting in order to get this vaccine out to black people. All right. The minister said don't take the vaccine. I'm going to listen to the minister, Louis Farrakhan, and the Nation of Islam. Because they, above everything, know that this country has never held the best interest of black people in mind. This quote-unquote vaccine could potentially be so bad that it can make people infertile, especially black people. I don't believe we are the same. I believe we are the same species, but we are not the same subgroups, right? I am adamant about my children not receiving this vaccine because I don't know, quote unquote, I don't. There's a long history of conspiracies from this government aimed especially at black people. Nothing is beyond their imaginations, right? All right, so to the second part of this, as far as if you're out here and you're younger and you're getting this vaccine, you may be taking yourself off the market, off the dating market, off the market to have children with, off the marrying market, unless you find someone else who's either so gullible or also got vaccinated. So I'm speaking from my perspective and from the perspective of other people that think like me about this whole, starting a year ago, this whole COVID-19 pandemic rollout, which it smelled to high heaven to me from the very beginning. None of it made any rational sense. The reaction to it, considering the numbers, it never made any real sense to me. So speaking for myself, I don't know. I could still have babies. I could still have children. Peace, Mike. I could potentially still have children. And you know what? I don't put that above the idea. I don't put that above my idea. I could have children. So if I were to look to put myself into a position to find me a lady with whom I could have children with, I have to say that I would have to ask her I would have to ask her whether she got the vaccine or not. And to be very honest with you, I think that would be a deal breaker. Why? Because when it comes to the idea of me having more children and needing a generally healthy woman with whom to have it with, her telling me she got the vaccine would immediately turn me off, because I would doubt the health of the children or child that I'm going to have with her. I'm being completely honest. I'm just talking to y'all like, peace. I'm just talking to y'all from my perspective and how I'm basing my perspective on the idea that, like I said earlier, this whole COVID and vaccine rollout never made any sense to me. I'm not going to go into the specifics now. There's enough information out there. There's enough questions that have not been answered and been answered as well. It is up to you to do the work in order to discover whether I'm off base or not, or how far off base I may be. Ultimately, like, come on, y'all. I don't like, first of all, I think it's really fucking weird that a lot of y'all are out here posting pictures of y'all getting this vaccine and sharing it to social media so that a group of people can give you a virtual hurrah. I've never seen anything like this. Just think about that, guys. Think about, you go on your timeline and there's people who are proudly presenting not only a picture of, oh, jeez, the more I talk about it, the more I get uncomfortable and upset about it. Not only are you people posting pictures of you taking a needle into your arm, which, look, let's be fair, we don't know what the fuck is in that needle. Not only y'all doing that, which is weird in and of itself. Most of y'all are posting a second picture with a card that proves that you got the vaccine. God damn it, it's frustrating and scary all at the fucking same time. This is turning into a fucking an orchestra of non-independent critical thinking people. You put up a picture of a card that says that you got the vaccine. So now what? Now what? Right? Now what? Validation is a hell of a drug. Now what? So now we're looking towards a potential future, right? Where it may be required for you to show your papers. Right? And if that time comes, and the way it's fucking shaping out to be, when that time comes, you're gonna have your fucking receipt on deck, ready to proudly show it. Sinvergüenzas. It really is upsetting. It's really upsetting, man, because people like myself are going to have to be caught in the middle of all this shit. But you know what? I think I'm doing all right, because I've gotten to the point where I can give a particular, I could say, and I said it earlier, there's a lot of miserable feminists out here. Right? And some might say that I'm being a misogynist when I talk like that. And I'm at the point of saying, I'll be whatever the fuck you think I am. You want to call me a misogynist? I'll be a misogynist. I'll be that. I'll be that. And you know what? I'm not going to go out there and repress anyone's ability to do what they want to do. I won't go out there and steal candy from the babies. I'm not going to do that. But if I got to be a misogynist in your eyes, then I'll be that. Getting back to the point of this conversation, of this video, because I didn't intend on being here for too long. Actually, I'm supposed to be working. Anyways, for me personally, if I were to consider to have another child, and I'm out here and I meet a woman, we're getting to know each other, eventually I'm going to ask her whether she got the vaccine, and if she told me that she got the vaccine, then that's a big red flag, and I don't have any faith. I don't have any faith in having a healthy child with this woman. You know, it might be, she might not be able to have a baby. And if she does have a baby, what would it mean for the baby? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. This, like, you have to please understand. You have, fuck, please. You have to understand. They use fear as a motivator. The people in charge use fear as a motivator because it's easy. It's the easiest. It's the most simple reaction that we as human beings can have to any natural occurrence, is to immediately get emotional. Fear is an emotion. all the more reason to pause and take a deep fucking breath. I spazzed out on a post one time and I said all types of bullshit, but unfortunately, I took my deep breath after. But after I took my deep breath, I erased all my comments. I erased my post. I was like, wait, man, what the fuck am I doing here? We can't allow fear to be the motivator. Can't do that. Love should be the motivation. You know, the devil is a fucking liar, guys. The devil is a liar, and a lot of us are worshiping the devil a lot more than we're worshiping God. But it's not, you know, there's levels to that whole worshiping the devil shit. Like, some people worship the devil, but they keep it within to themselves. Other people worship the devil and it fucks with everyone else. Which one is worse? Be careful, guys. Be careful. I don't know. Like when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad told his Muslims not to take the polio vaccine, he didn't know exactly what was wrong with the vaccine. He didn't know. He absolutely had no idea. But he said, don't take it. And years later, it popped up that polio vaccine was causing cancer in people. That's how I feel about this fucking quote-unquote vaccine. And it's not just that, guys. It's so fucking obvious to me, personally, that this virus is not as dangerous as it has been sold to us. Think about the fear tactics. Numbers on the screen. Always talking about it. Confusing messages. Photos of hospital beds and fucking body bag trucks in the alley. It's like, what? Of course we're supposed to be fucking scared to death, but that is not the reality. Like, that is not the absolute. The absolute is not the momentary emotion. That's not the absolute. I think we can all comfortably admit to that. That is not the absolute, the emotion. So listen, man, I say peace to the human family. I put a lot of love into my own people, into black people, but I say peace to the human family, right? And this is why I'm up here talking like this. I'm talking about this. Be very fucking careful. Consider the fact that you might not be able to have fucking babies because of this vaccine. And if you do have babies, you might have babies that are just fucked up, that they aren't completely human. Yo, science fiction is not that far away. What is it? Art imitates life and so forth. Like, we gotta remember that shit. We gotta remember that it is not impossible for some of... We've gone to school, we learned U.S. history, we learned world history, and we were taught about atrocities that have happened since the beginning of time. As far as we can go back, written history anyways. As far back as written history is concerned, we have examples of powers that be taking advantage of the people and committing atrocities. Do not put it above this government. I said it a while ago. Y'all better start fucking believing black people. Black people like me. Y'all better start believing fucking black people, because we have been under the thumb of the fucking of Satan. We've been under the thumb of white supremacy for well over 400 years in this hemisphere, since 1492. Shit, because that's where my ancestors, that's where my black ancestors come from. They come from the Caribbean. 1490 fucking 2. They're dangerous. The devil is a fucking liar, and I want us to be fucking careful. Stop believing this madness, yo. Stop worshiping the devil more than you fucking worship God. Stop believing in the devil more than you fucking believe in God. I know it's difficult to believe in God in these fucking trying times. I get it, yo, but it doesn't make it less valuable. Absolutely not. So, If I decide to have another baby, I can't mess with you vaccinated girls. Y'all just like, you might as well unfriend me or just, I don't know, like put a red flag up in your profile. Like, just let it be known. Let me know, please. And don't fucking lie to me. You know what? I want to see that receipt. I need you to produce that cardboard receipt that you get, the one that you posted with the picture of you getting your shot. I need to see that shit. And if you don't have it, damn, I can't even believe you. I wouldn't even be able to know whether I could believe this woman or not if I were to choose to have more babies. Anyways, guys, peace to the human family. Be safe. Like, you know, shit is real out here. Question everything. That's what I teach my children. Question everything. Everything. Question it all. Question it all. Because we've been lied to for many, many centuries. They're the liar, the devil being the liar. That motherfucker's real. So I say peace.